Tuesday night, Arsenal's dominated victory over Chelsea moved them up to first place in the English Premier League standings over Manchester City, who only trails by 2 points before they play against West Ham United Wednesday night. Martin Odegaard led the scoring with 2 goals, followed by Gabriel Jesus' 1 goal. All 3 goals were scored in the first half, which was good enough for the club to win the match. Arsenal's reign at the top may be short-lived, as Manchester City is playing with the same amount of fervor and spirit. Both clubs are playing to win the match. Any draws could serve as a loss in the point structure to be crowned best team at season's end. While both teams are far superior to their remaining opponents this month, City will have the tougher road to win the league, as they'll have to balance Champions League play title during league competition. World football sensation Erling Haaland continues to gain more Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram followers from America each time he enters a match. His dominating play on the field has put him in the driver's seat to secure the European Golden Boot. As a matter of fact, he can extend his lead tonight as his team takes the field against West Ham United. The Golden Boot is an award given to the player from all 5 major leagues combined that scores the most goals in a season. Haaland currently leads with 34 goals, while Harry Kane of Tottenham trails second with 25, followed by Kylian Mbappe of Paris Saint-Germain with 23. Haaland has already broke Mo Salah's record for most goals scored in a Premier League season. This is being done in the midst of the team fighting to gain its first place spot back from Arsenal in a tight league title race. Arsenal currently leads City by only 2 points after beating Chelsea late Tuesday night. On Tuesday night in Los Angeles, Kwando Opapku of Ghana and Dennis Buenga of Gabon ended Philadelphia's hopes of reaching their first ever Concacaf Champions League final. Los Angeles Football Club gained momentum early from a Tim Tillman strike early in the first half. Philadelphia had opportunities throughout the match but lacked energy and aggression to convert those chances despite having a weekend off from Major League Soccer play. Many soccer fans were rooting for Jim Curtin's squad from an affinity of his grassroots approach of building a club. Speculations also link these two to being potential rivals in MLS someday. Truth of the matter is, Philly is not on LAFC's level, and they may have to rethink their approach to recruiting and roster structure. There hasn't been any word of yet on whether Curtin is going to be the new manager for the USA national team. But after this semifinal showcase, US national fans may be wise to take upon his words that he's better suited as an assistant to whoever the manager will be. It's quite obvious that Philly has taken a step back since 2022. The good news is they have multiple other chances of returning to the CCL next year via the US Open Cup, Leagues Cup, Supporters Shield, and MLS Cup playoff competition. Many chances that other American leagues don't have. The Seattle Kraken has not only become the Cinderella of the 2023 NHL Stanley Cup playoffs, but they're the hottest team based on popularity. After taking care of business in Denver on Sunday, they traveled east to Dallas with the confidence of a champion. Dallas entered the night determined not to be another victim of losing to an expansion squad. Both sides went after it in the beginning. When Dallas scored first, Seattle answered back. When the match was tied at 2, the Kraken took a 2-goal lead to make it 4-2. But the young Seattle squad learned a valuable lesson Tuesday night in Dallas. Never get comfortable in the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's the same mistake that their opponent made in the last round, causing them to have an early vacation this summer. Dallas took advantage of Seattle's slacking and tied it at 4 to force overtime. However, the Kraken is one of the most resilient teams in this year's playoffs, as they scored to take a 1-game advantage in the series. NHL playoff action continues Wednesday, as Carolina hosts New Jersey and Edmonton travels south of the border to face Vegas.
I know